Mount St. Helens. She slept for hundreds of years, and she wasn't supposed to wake up for 130 more. On March 14th, 1980, she began to groan in her sleep.
There started to be a series of earthquakes underneath the mountain in March, I believe. And then there was a crack in the crater, and the crater started getting larger and larger, and eventually another crater formed, and the two craters became one. There was gas coming from the crater, and then steam and small ash.
By the end of April, the north side of the mountain started to bulge. With little warning, an earthquake of magnitude 5.1 triggered a massive collapse of the north face of the mountain. It was the largest known debris avalanche in recorded history.
The state and the governor started putting the levels of the orange zone, the red zone around it, trying to keep people out. And then on that morning, it erupted.
And erupt she did. On May 18, 1980, the magma inside of St. Helens burst forth into a large-scale pyroclastic flow that flattened vegetation and buildings within a circle of over 230 square miles. Over 1.5 million metric tons of sulfur dioxide was released into the atmosphere. The collapse of the northern flank of St. Helens mixed with ice, snow, and water to create lahars. The lahars flowed many miles down the Toutle and Cowlitz rivers, destroying bridges and lumber camps. A total of 3,900,000 cubic yards of material was transported 17 miles south into the Columbia River by mud flows. For more than 9 hours, a vigorous plume of ash erupted, eventually reaching 12 to 16 miles above sea level. Ash was spewed across the entire Northwest.
I can remember being at my house in Selah and heading into town, so heading south into town, and seeing off in the southwest, it looked like a huge storm was coming. The sky was dark, and you could see the whole thing coming towards you. And then when halfway into town, we heard that the volcano had erupted. So we turned around and went home.
The ash flew across the Cascade Range and began to fall as snow everywhere in the Northwest.
And going to the grocery store, and trying to, because everyone was kind of panicking. We didn't know how long it would last or what was going to happen. If the electricity would go out, the power would go out, cars would run, so everyone was getting like water and food. The shelves of the store were like completely bare. People were just grabbing what they could grab. We didn't have to go to school for a whole week, so that was really cool. I thought that was really great. I had to stay indoors because people didn't know what to do to your breathing or anything. A lot of people would go out and wear the little mask over their mouths. We never did that. And it was just gray and dusty everywhere. It covered everything, though. I mean, there was enough where if there was a crop in the field that they were flattened and underneath the ash. There's a lot. Skateboard park on 40th. That's where a lot of people we dumped ash. So a lot of the the businesses in town, if they were removing it from the businesses, that's where it was all dumped. So that's a little fact.
After about 2 weeks, life in the local town of Yakima, Washington returned to near normal. However, Mount St. Helens is unpleased by her sudden awakening. She remained angry for 28 years, grumbling about her injuries and healing her wounds. As of July 2008, scientists believe that she may have finally fallen back into a deep slumber. Her sister, Mount Rainier, however, is just awakening.